Okay, apologies for being a little late. Had a couple of last minute things to take care of, but as of right now, looks like things are working out just fine for the time being, and we are live on Facebook. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Audick. It is Tuesday night, and as of right now, things are decently quiet. We got a little bit leftover showers at this time, and the potential for more showers and thunderstorms going to be a possibility through, the rest of this evening and right on into the next couple of days. Hotter weather coming up, a lot of things to talk about for tonight, so let's go ahead and get started with what we know. First of all, let's take a look right before 10 o'clock and right almost at 10 o'clock, showing again some scattered showers. You may notice again if you're looking into and around the area here, kind of this big counterclockwise swirl. We've got an area of low pressure making its way down from Canada. Looks like it's almost down to the Chattanooga area, and moisture being pulled in from the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico. So we will see more of these showers and thunderstorms overnight. Again, nothing huge, but if you are going to be traveling tonight, you should make certain you plan for a little bit of extra time on the roadways, as we have seen some brief but torrential amounts of downpours of rainfall. Now, so far, CHI Memorial Stadium cameras 75-24 interchange is showing good visibility this time and no rainfall to worry about just yet. Downtown Chattanooga from the News 12 studios, looking across the north flank of Lookout Mountain, also pretty quiet so far. Island Cove Marina and Resort, all of this courtesy of the EPB Fiber Optics WeatherCam network. Clouds out there, but no rainfall coming down. Some pretty good downpours in that location. No wet roadways to report at Lee Point at Highway 153 and 64. And looking over the downtown Chattanooga area, I would not be surprised to see some fog forming out there tonight. Some very low clouds, lots of moisture, cooler temperatures. Good possibility that we could see some more fog forming up as we get into the rest of the evening and early tomorrow, so please keep that in mind. Temperatures, not bad, back in the lower 70s, but today's temperatures, we were way below where we should be. Typically, for this time of the year, for this area of the country, we should be just below 90 degrees for a high temperature. We, again, did not even make that today. 83 was the high temperature, and very close to where we should be on the low, spot on there. Not even close to our record high of 99, last set back in 1984. 900ths of an inch of rainfall, 2/3 of an inch behind for June. And for 2023, now 3 inches behind on rainfall, so we could definitely use some more rain coming our direction as we go into the next couple of days. Quick check. Let's take a look down toward the Florida Intercoastal Waterway. Teresa Weeks, thank you very much for our West Shore Home weather window picture of the day. We post all of these to social media, and you can also drop your picture on social media in the comments section if you'd like to do so that way, or again, just email them to us at pictures@wdef.com. We could always use more of them, so go ahead and send those in to us, and would love to see more about what you are seeing out there. Glad to have you along for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the maps and show you that, again, that big area of low pressure, big but relatively weak. This is not a major storm system coming through. Severe weather doesn't appear to be a major concern. South of us, yes, that's a different story. And as we get into the next day or two, we should be seeing a reduction in the chance of rainfall as this area of low pressure, that L right there, sinks down to the Gulf Coast and off toward the Atlantic. Now, into the area west of us, there is a storm system stuck over the Rockies, and a little bit clearer conditions well back over into and around portions of the Great Plains states. That is where we're going to be seeing the temperatures head upwards as this area moves over us, gives us less rainfall, more sunshine, and that gives us again the potential for some hotter temperatures coming our way as we get into the weekend and just beyond. As of right now, again, generic thunderstorms for the rest of tonight and into tomorrow. That means, again, what you're looking at is the severe weather threat. Marginal threat, dark green, slight risk in the yellow, and again, that goes upwards until you hit the high risk category, which is very rare. Right now, marginal threat, the best potential of severe weather close to us, South Georgia, South Alabama, and most of Florida for tonight and into tomorrow. And then we see the potential of just some generic thunderstorms as long as that storm system sticks around the area. For Thursday, a very widespread threat of thunderstorms, again, as that area of low pressure sticks around. That's what we're going to be seeing. So not much to show in the way of severe weather, so good news on that. Running the numbers, let's go for tomorrow morning. Mid to upper 60s. There will be the potential of some showers and thunderstorms out there. The best possibility will be coming up in the afternoon and evening once again, and that pattern continues for the next few days. Mild in the morning, mostly cloudy, showers and thunderstorms expected for Thursday, and then again for the potential of that area of low pressure kicking up more showers and thunderstorms, very much on the mild side for Thursday. Remember again from the almanac, we should be just shy of 90 degrees. We may be winding up 10 to 15 degrees cooler than this in the next couple of days, so not doing too terrible out there. And then things start to kind of dry out a little bit by Friday, but we will still keep the potential of some more showers and thunderstorms into and around the area. So more hit and miss, it looks like, toward the end of the week, but still a possibility out there. So that could be a very big problem for us, for anybody traveling or anybody who has outdoor activities for the next few days. Let's go ahead and show you what's coming up on the 7-day forecast. Again, tonight is the last night of spring. Tomorrow, spring officially begins. I believe it's 10:24 Eastern time. So the first day of summer coming up here. Temperatures through the next couple of days staying very mild. Then more sunshine and temperatures much hotter, back in the high 80s to around the lower 90s. We'll diminish the chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but then chances come back a little bit more toward Monday. It's still going to be very warm out there toward the early part of next week. Getting into the last week of June, that is where we see again the potential for some stronger thunderstorms out there, at least more widespread potential for right now. But most of what we're looking at is just going to be that hit and miss type of activity, and seeing again that potential for anything stronger out there for the next several days. So not doing too bad on the numbers, getting back close to normal, but at least no heat waves. And that again also pans out for what we're seeing in the 6 to 10 day forecast from the Climate Prediction Center from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, starting to get a little bit more toasty again toward next week. That's where we're seeing that potential coming our way. The chances of rainfall also start to get a little bit more noticeable, less so in the southern plain states, but we at least will pick up some more chances of rain overall, at least more than normal, and we could use that. So for right now, that is the best possibility we've got of rainfall for the time being. Hopefully that increases. I know that might cause a problem for outdoor activities, but it's still one of those things that we really need to pay attention to at this time of the year. All right, tropics, Gulf, the eastern seaboard, and into and around portions of the Caribbean. Quiet for now, but as we look off to the east, well to the east, we have a tropical storm. It's up a little bit in strength, winds of about 45 miles per hour for Tropical Storm Brett. Winds are it's moving to the west at about 18 miles per hour. Now that is our tropical storm. Just around the area to the east of it, we have another system coming on through, and as of the last update from the National Hurricane Center, it was still at this time just a disturbance. So we don't see anything really huge with this one coming on through, but it is following. This is the path of Brett going along, and it's been right off of the coast of Africa. So this storm system, the depression, is going to be following basically the same thing. It hasn't fired up quite as quickly as Brett has, being a tropical storm right now. It does show some very good promise. It's a possibility that Brett, with its rainfall, is cooling off the ocean surface, so we may not see quite as much snap amounts of growth out of this one as we have from Brett. We'll have to wait and see what happens on that. And this is not alone. We are watching this system. The first one here, going to put this into motion, and hopefully this is on the repeat channel here. This is Brett, this is the disturbance, and there are more areas of disturbance coming in from off of the coast of Africa over the next several days. So we don't just have one or two, we may have 2 or 3 possibly 4 storms in the next couple of weeks. Now, again, anything on this side of the planet is still way far away from us. We are not seeing anything immediate off of this, and the National Hurricane Center isn't thinking about another one of these systems coming through. There's one just off the coast, right on the coast of Africa, that could be an issue. It looks like Brett heads over to around the area close to Central America, making a beeline right to the west. Now, we also see that storm system, the disturbance, which starts right about here and then arcs its way back up to around close to Bermuda, but it doesn't look like a threat so far to the United States if it keeps on going back to the north. And then those systems right after that show some pretty good promise. That's where we start to see again toward the end of next week, the beginning of next, toward the end of June, maybe some more storms coming on through. We could go through the first 4 letters of the alphabet very quickly, depending on how this situation kind of shakes out. Which means in total, and again, talking very frankly about this, if you're going anywhere near the Gulf Coast, Florida, the Bahamas, the East Coast of the United States, you need to watch carefully what's going on, because you don't want to be heading to an area which is going to have thousands of people evacuating right as you're heading that direction. So now's the time to be very weather aware and to watch what is going on. We'll help you do that, so make certain you stay tuned to News 12, and we'll keep you advised as to what may be happening out there. But for now, again, with 2 of these storm systems, that's something else to begin with at this time. And then way over there toward about the area right off the coast of Africa, that could be the next storm system forming, depending on what the National Hurricane Center says. So that is something, again, that needs to be watched, and we'll be doing that for you. So definitely want to keep it tuned to News 12 for more. This weekend, if you have the opportunity, you might see some radio antennas, big radio antennas, campsite kind of set up nearby in people's driveways in a city park that you may not have ordinarily seen there before. This is Field Day from Amateur Radio, the American Radio Relay League, ARRL, again for the United States. Field Day is a contest where amateur radio operators in clubs, groups, or individuals try to contact as many other amateur radio operators around the world to get the maximum number of contacts as possible within a 24-hour period. And again, this is your opportunity to stop by and ask questions. This is Field Day being Amateur Radio's open house. If you'd like to know more about how you can get your license, I believe the fee is up to, and other amateur radio operators can correct me on this, I believe the fee for getting your license from the FCC is up to $35, if I'm not mistaken on that. But it's a great hobby. I got my license back in 2000 when I was living way back in Memphis, and I wish I would have gotten my license a lot sooner, because it's an absolutely wonderful hobby. And if you get the chance, stop by and talk to some of these places. You can find out more about where that is at arrl.org/field-day-locator, or just go to arrl.org and click on Field Day and find out more about what's going on. Amateur radio works, especially when all else doesn't. So if you'd like to find out more, great opportunity this weekend. So stop by where you see the antennas up and the amateur radio clubs broadcasting from, and you'll be able to see a little bit more about what's going on out there. I want to tell you more again about tomorrow. If you're in Whitfield County, Georgia, and you're a resident, that's just south of the News 12, that's just into the area south of Chattanooga in the News 12 viewing area. Whitfield County government, the Emergency Management Agency, is going to be giving away 300 weather radios on Wednesday the 21st, again, that's tomorrow, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Whitfield County Senior Center in Dalton, Georgia. These weather radios will be pre-programmed, so you don't have to worry about doing all the necessary plugging in of information, which is really cool for them to do this. The first 300 people to show up will get weather radios. It's first come, first served, so when it comes to customer number 301, you're going to be out of luck on that one. Photo ID is required. Again, that's at the Senior Center on Capps, Cappes Avenue in Dalton, Georgia. That is, again, Wednesday, tomorrow, the 21st, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you'd like to get a free weather radio, a piece of equipment which could save your life, stop by this area. If you are a Whitfield County, Georgia resident, and if you have ID, tomorrow's your day. So please mark that on your calendar. Stop by and get a free weather radio. Again, a piece of equipment which could save your life. Very good thing to have around, and these things should be all over the place, in every mobile home, every church, every place of worship, every apartment building, every school office, every business, everywhere. Getting information directly from the National Weather Service. This is one of the best things that you can possibly do. So get that information and get it out there. We'd love to make certain you have that. And if you'd like to know more about how to program it, go to our website, wdef.com/weather. And we can help you learn more about that. You can find more details on all of this stuff by following me on social media, and we'll be able to, again, give you an idea and information about what's going on there. Time is almost 10:15 Eastern Time. Better go ahead and close this down. That's pretty much everything for tonight, and we'll be seeing Chip Chapman again bright and early tomorrow morning, so stop by for everything on the morning show from News 12 that starts at 5 a.m. Wednesday. So be glad to have you tuning in and watching what's going on. And then, of course, I'll be back tomorrow evening with more details about what's happening. But for right now, it's decently quiet. There may be some rumbles of thunder overnight. I would not be surprised to see some of them out there. But as of right now, again, outside of showers and thunderstorms, we may see the potential of some of that activity through the course of the rest of the evening. Give me a shout. Want to know more about what's going on? There's something on Weather Overtime you'd like to see. Let me know. WDEF.com/weather. You can find out more through the news team link. Contact anybody on here. If you've got information that might lead to a story, let us know. The information that we usually use on air comes from you, the public. So if you've got something that could be a news story, call us up, email us, let us know about it. We would love to know more about what you see out there and would be glad to bring it to the rest of the community, but we can't do that unless you know about it. So just you tell us and we tell everybody else. So please let us know more about that. And again, thanks for giving a shout out to everybody keeping an eye on what's going on. I'll be on with News 12 at 11. Sally Campbell from Crossville, well up toward about I-40. Thanks a lot for watching tonight. Glad to see you tuned in for this evening. More again tonight on News 12 at 11. Chip has your forecast in the morning, and of course more information available at our website. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Onek. You've been watching our News 12 video weather blog, Weather Overtime. Thanks for tuning in, and if you got anything else to say, again, look us up on the website, and we'll have more on air and online. Stay tuned for more with News 12.